One of the things I find hardest about hunting out of a blind or tree stand is when a deer shows up and he doesn't do what I expect him to do. And most times that means that deer is moving and I either need to stop him or wait for him to pause momentarily until I can take the shot. One thing that has helped me is that I've practiced tracking a deer with my bow and my crossbow. It's made me a much better hunter because I can prepare for those unexpected things. The perfect example is during the rut. A buck is coming through, he might be scent checking for does. He's not lingering around eating a food plot, he's just making his way through. He might be walking really slow, stopping momentarily to lip curl or whatnot. What I practice there is getting my bow or my crossbow ready in position and just following that deer. Now I'm not going to shoot at a moving deer with my bow or my crossbow, but I need to be prepared that I can't just throw that thing up and take the shot. So I'm going to follow him. In this case, with my 10-point, I'm going to follow him through the scope, kind of watching up and over, up and over, up and over. He's moving, he's moving, he's moving, and he stops right there. Now I can take the shot. The thing I need to prepare in a blind is, do I have clearance on these windows? If I'm here and that's where I'm expecting him to show up, no problem. But what happens if I move to here? Well, that side of that window could be a problem. And I make sure I've got plenty of clearance, that my limbs don't hit it, but plenty of clearance so I know that that arrow is going to make it to the deer. The second thing I have to keep in mind is, how is this going to change my point of impact with my bow or my crossbow? A bow is much more difficult. Bow, when I have it at full draw, that's changing my anchor point with every little increment that I move. When I'm here, I'm straight on, but I'm moving here, I'm kind of leaning. So I have to practice those shots. With the crossbow, you don't have as much problem with parallax. You have a little bit depending upon how much you're bending or crooning to get through those windows. But with the crossbow, it's just about being steady before you take the shot. The third point relates to both my bow and my crossbow, in the fact that I'm not going to take a very far shot if I'm tracking a deer. For me, it's 20 yards and less. Money shots, as I call them. With my bow, I can anchor. It's first pin. I don't have to think about it. With my crossbow, I don't have my shooting stick when I'm doing this, so I'm not taking a 30-yard shot. Too much can go wrong in that distance. 20 yards, I'm not concerned. I've practiced these shots. They're money shots. Practice tracking a deer on those close shots, and you'll be better prepared when the real thing happens.
Well, we're heading out bow hunting again today. It's been a very successful month already. We've got 4 deer on the ground, which is awesome. It's been very warm, and one of the new products that I'm really excited about this year is this new Thiessen's clothing. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's pretty cool, literally. This is the light early season garments that they have. They've got tons of different styles, but these guys are brand new to the marketplace, and they've got early, mid, and late season clothing. This is the early season clothing. You might have seen me wearing it on my hunt in Wyoming. It's light, it's wicking, you know, it's really nice, real tree pattern. And the nice thing about it, this stuff is extremely reasonably priced. A lot of the clothing that you get these days, very well built, but it costs an arm and a leg. Not this stuff. Don't call it cheap, because it's not. It's high performance clothing, which is what I demand when I go hunting. I want to have something that's going to hold up year after year after year and perform when I'm out there. Right now, it's a thumbs up for this stuff.